Everybody's wired here. Congratulations to the Lady Buffs of West Texas A&M with their quarterfinal win today. Their 31st win of the season against 2 setbacks. To my immediate right is the head coach, Mark Kellogg. To his right is forward center, a junior from Dallas, Texas, Chontiquah White. And to her right is a senior forward from Lubbock, Texas, Devin Griffin. I'm going to ask the coach for an opening statement. We'll then take questions for the student athletes. We'll release the student athletes and entertain additional questions for the head coach. Coach, please.
I knew coming in, Limestone was really hot, and we knew they were going to play that 3-2 zone. We had a week to prepare for it, and our kids, I thought, did a great job getting the looks that we wanted to get, that we had prepared to get. Lacey Logan kind of got us going a little bit early from the 3. It opened up the inside game for these 2 guys to go to work. And, when we're scoring inside out, I think we're a really good basketball team. We traditionally try to go inside out. It was kind of reversed today. It was a little more outside in, on the offensive end. And then I just loved what we did defensively. They're a dribble drive and attack you off the dribble type team, and we were trying to take away as much space as we could. Force perimeter shots, and I thought for the most part we contested those shots, and then we cleaned up on the boards and just did a great job defensively.
Chontiquah White in 17 minutes today, 12 points, 10 rebounds. Devin Griffin in 24 minutes, 13 points and 5 rebounds. I'd ask that you identify yourself and affiliation before you question the student athletes.
Thank you.
Any questions?
Devin, just you guys shared the ball really well today. I think 20 assists. Just how key is that for you guys going forward?
It's very key for us because we work better whenever we do assist each other. It gets us all going. It gets us all involved, and I think it just keeps our energy up whenever everybody's active and everybody's involved in the game.
That's Tom Reisman-Weber from the Erie Times News, by the way. There's a question in the back.
Jay Pushkar from WICU NBC here in Erie. Sean, talk about the start with this team. Outside, inside, you guys had it all going in that first 20 minutes.
I think it's like Coach said, Lacey Logan got us going. She hit 2 key threes, and then she got a layup. And, it kind of opened up the inside because they have to stretch to a shooter. We have perimeter shooters. And then we were able to get some things on the inside. And like he said, our coaches prepared us all week working against the zone, something we didn't see or we wasn't, quite familiar with, And I think we did a good job in practice, and it rolled over into the game with us being more prepared and ready to attack the zone.
Sean, it seemed like you guys really controlled the boards. Just how important was it to be a strong presence inside?
I think it's very key. One of our main goals is always, before we can even get to the other end, to play offense, we have to box out and rebound. And I think that's a mindset we all had. We all knew it was going to take a group effort, a team effort for all of us to get a body on someone and go pursue the ball, whether it's on the ground, if we have to dive, if it's in the air, just go get it so we can go attack on the other end.
Craig?
Craig Smiley from the ABC affiliate here in Erie. Sean, both girls actually, you guys practiced a little bit on maybe an 8-foot hoop yesterday, I know, and then had a chance to practice a couple more times. Things like that. It's just a little bit of adversity going in. Did it kind of lighten you up and ease the mood heading into today at all?
Yeah, I think it helped us focus a lot more because we knew things aren't going our way or we have a little extra stuff going on, so we really, really have to stay focused now, and I think it helped us out.
Sean, you agree?
I agree with it. It was kind of awkward. We walked in, we started shooting, but then you always have something. When you have something going good, you always have something that's going to be thrown in your way, and we could either decided to lay down and fold and get upset about the goals, or we could continue with practice, which we did, and we came back and got extra shots up, so it was all good.
Sean, can you just talk about this team being relentless, having that big lead in that first half and not settling and allowing Limestone to possibly creep back in the game?
I think that's a mindset we've had since day one. Coach gave us a bonder with relentless on the front, and I think we knew we had to come in and be that way. At this point, you can't settle and fold because a 17-point lead can easily turn into 10, which easily can cut into a single digit. So I think it was a mindset, Coach staying on us, not let us settle, not letting us get comfortable. We couldn't just settle for bad shots or start getting lazy on defense because the next round we can get a good team and they're going to make us pay for mistakes that we do.
Any more questions for the student athletes? Chontiquah and Devin, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, and we'll Entertain additional questions now for head coach Mark Kellogg.
Can you just put that back on there, Coach? On your time. Excellent.
Coach, I think that first 10, 15 possessions, you guys had 7 assists on 8 field goals on 7 assists. It seemed like you were really sharing the ball well early and set the tone.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we do. I think we lead the nation in assists coming into this tournament, and that's everywhere I've been where I coach is we try to, talk about giving up good shots to get great shots, making the extra pass, have balance and depth on your basketball team, and this team has bought into that, and we've done a good job. I think, obviously 20 assists on 30 field goals is pretty good for this basketball team, and I think that's when we're at our best, when everybody's involved.
Was there a point in this year where it all started coming together, or had they bought in from the start?
They've done a good job buying in from the beginning. I mean, you always there's a couple of those you look back and find a defining moment or a game here or there or a possession here or there. And we got really humbled at Emporia State. We thought we were pretty good, and they kind of manhandled us physically. So that was our biggest probably challenge, was to come back and respond correctly. And then, from there, we probably did.
Mark, obviously all 8 teams here are good teams. Surprised at all by the differential, the way that you guys handled them, and thoughts on that?
Oh, yeah, no. You never come into Elite Eight and expect that. I mean, we'll take it for sure. But you don't expect that. It's a team that's won 14 in a row, been beating people pretty good also. We thought we had some advantages. We thought our zone could bother them a little bit. My concern was how we would attack their 3-2, because we haven't seen much zone at all this year. People tried to play it a little bit early and take our bigs out, but again, we just shoot it so well with so many kids from the 3. I think that's hard to do. So we prepared the right way and then executed it. And I thought that run in the second half was huge. You just, as Sean was saying, we talked really, don't settle, don't be content or complacent, come out of this half, with that lead. Let's really get after them the first 4 or 5 minutes. And they took some tough shots that led to some easy offense for us. But I think it was an 18-0 run to start the half, and that was the difference.
When you went through yesterday what I was mentioning with the hoop differential, obviously an extra practice later, maybe not exactly what you planned coming in here. What was that like, and how do you think the girls responded?
Well, they were fine. I mean, I was probably more upset than they were, and I was trying not to let my frustration, let them see my frustration. So, yeah, and it wasn't that they were lower. They were pushed. Both of them were, a lot further back. So we just didn't get up and down. We didn't get to have our normal practice. We just came back and shot. We just wanted to leave there, having a good feeling, about the facility. That was it. We didn't use our shoot around this morning either. So it was just to be comfortable and feel good about ourselves. And, there's a lot of distractions yesterday. Not that they're all bad or good. They're just distractions because you're doing so many things. So we just needed to end the day on, feeling pretty good about ourselves.
Mark, going into the national semifinals now, what do you like the most about the way your team's been playing, probably, let's say, the last 2 weeks?
Well, just the belief in each other. I mean, this is really as close of any group that I've ever coached. We have 5 seniors and 1 that's probably going to be done when this year is over. Close-knit group. The majority of our kids come from a 3 or 4 hour radius of our campus, so they've known each other, and they just play really well together. I mean, they're truly relentless in their approach. They prepare as good as any team we've ever had or I've ever coached. And they just don't want to settle. I mean, sometimes I want a little more from them, but they almost calm me down. Coach, just relax. We got you. But again, I think we'll get it, we'll get it tomorrow. And if we're fortunate enough to win the next one, I mean, it's going to be a different mindset. And, we had to battle against Colorado Mesa in our regional final. And I told everybody after that game, that was a national semifinal, national final type game. So I think we're pretty well tested, to get to this point. And I just love our balance and our depth more than anything else.
Any further questions? Coach, thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow. The South